Good evening, everyone. Where do I sit? Over here. As you can see, I don't do this much. So how does this work? Do I answer questions or... Right, gotcha. My name is Void, the only name that you would ever know. I am a graduate from the Heroes program in 1939, and I would believe I am one of the most strongest supers that have ever lived. Oh, that is a good one. When did I know I was a super? Well, my earliest day was in my teen years. And I get it. Some supers will find out they have powers when they are an infant. Some might develop during childhood. But me, I didn't find out until I was 16. That is a funny story. One day, I was in class, and I was getting pretty agitated. And the teacher was just on me at that point. So I got so angry, I accidentally made a... Let's just say... I made a storage space in a different dimension. Yeah, that was pretty shocking. I was holding my textbook at the time. One moment I had my textbook, then the other, gone. Disappeared. I come to find out I put it in a different dimension. A pocket space, if you will. So I tried for hours to figuring out how to... I did eventually, but I missed a few projects that day. You never forget your first. There was this mad scientist called Dr. Croc, and he was crazier than you would imagine. So, my rookie year, I got dispatched to his hideout. It was easy. It wasn't a threat, but it was the thing that happened that really, really got me. You might have noticed that there is a power that I have described in my file. Something that you might know. Something that might be aware of. The amount of powers I have, it isn't compared, but you only can put 4 down, so I put these ones. And you might see that there's a ability that's kind of, how do you put it, unique. Singularity pull. Now that is a hard one to control. I mentioned Dr. Croc, didn't I? Well, some supers are born with multiple abilities, and over time they master it. Doesn't matter how strong or weak it is, you have to master your abilities. Now in my case, I am kind of the odd one out. You see, I didn't just get these powers, you know. I didn't know about them. I have to learn about them, knowing what they are, knowing what their limits are. You see Dark Orb right there? Found this one now in my 20s. A small, dark sphere, so dense you dared to touch it. One villain had this dubious idea to grab it, thought that it was something you can snuff out, but to come to realize, when he touched it, his arm was nothing but paste. And if you are so unfortunate to get struck by its dark laser, you would see the heavens before you know it. Anyway, Dr. Croc was a mad scientist. He wanted power, and he didn't stop for anything to get it, even costing some lives. So when I was there in my rookie year, he thought that was another wannabe. Oh, how wrong he was. You see, I intended to bring up the dark sphere or the dark orb, but instead I unlocked something more dangerous, more powerful than you can possibly imagine. You know how Singularity Pool got his name? Well, it's quite obvious really. Imagine a black hole, but smaller and more compact. And you know what happens when someone goes into a black hole, right? Well, poor Dr. Grog. He got pulled and pulled and pulled. He tried to run, but he was too close to the singularity. So he got pulled in. He got tossed and turned, jellified. His bones and organs went to paste. His skin turned to spaghetti. And then he got sucked in. Obviously, I am used to it by now. But knowing that it was your first time, your first experience with a new power, something that is hard to control, I tried it once before, and it got too big. Only I could control it, and I lost that control, and it almost wiped out the entire world. Luckily, I got it under control again, got it to a respectable size. But that day, I promised myself that I will only use it if it's deemed necessary. So that's why I rely on Dark Orb or my invisibility. You know how I got the name Void? quite explanatory, actually. My power is nothing. It's nothingness. It doesn't exist. But I bet you're wondering, how? How can nothingness be a superpower? It's nothing. Well, nothingness can be everything. It can warp space and time, shatter reality, disrupt the laws of physics. I am just a endless, pitless void in space and time. Whatever I can think of, I can make it. And yes, I am not indestructible. I might have a weakness, if I can find it. But what weakness can there be if only I am is nothing? How can a villain beat something that is nothing, that doesn't exist, that is literally nothingness? No colour, no time, no space. Heck, if I could, I will make the Big Bang again. Make universes, galaxies. However, I am not that selfish. All I'm here is to help the people. And yes, it might take a Titan class to at least be a competition, but if one person is safe, then that's alright with me. The government? You think I'm scared of the government? What are they gonna do? Put me in a cage? You know, they are scared what they can't control, and they can't control me. And if they do see me as a threat, then by all means try. But I don't see that happening. Are you kidding? Me in a team? That's cute. Don't get me wrong. I would love to at least help. But me in a team? I don't think that's a good idea. Not because I won't work well with them. It's because supers are proud. They want all the glory. They want the final blow. And if we come across a supervillain, it's likely gonna end up me beating them in a second. So they will get agitated, jealous, maybe try to plot something, or maybe not. It depends. Some supers are crazy. Oh yeah, I've seen lots and lots of supers. They use their power to, let's say, for their own gain. And those are just the ones I hate the most. Yeah, I guess we're done here. Now, if you would excuse me.